I'm Mark here from Magical Vacation Guide, and today we're gonna look at Avengers Campus Easter eggs. Disney and Marvel are known by some Easter eggs in the movie, but they have also put some Easter eggs in Avengers Campus, Disneyland Paris. So we're gonna discover today with you what kind of Easter eggs Disneyland Paris has to offer us. So what are Easter eggs actually? Easter eggs are some kind of links to movies, to comics, to characters of Disney or Marvel, but in Avengers Campus, of course, this Marvel characters. So what are we looking for? We are looking for some numbers, some special effects, some colors, some props you can find everywhere. So keep your eyes open and let's explore together.
Let's start with the most obvious one, the Avengers logo on the Quinjet Square. This is really obvious. On crowded day, it's a little bit more difficult spot, but on less crowded day, it's the most easy one. But this one is a little bit harder. It's the Bifrost landing plate from Thor. Here on this square, as you can see, Thor and Loki are regularly doing performances to pull out the hammer Arthur style. And we also know DODC, the Department of Damage Control. First we see that in the Spider-Man Homecoming movie, where they take over the Vulture's company place to clean up the messes in New York. We also have a Pym particle. The big one would probably catch your eye, but did you catch the small one? Pym particles are from the movie Ant-Man, and this huge and really small Pym particle is to be seen at Pym's Kitchen, where you can enjoy this amazing enlargement or smaller buffet.
Here at Stark Factory you can eat in one big Easter egg. You can eat in the supplier room where you can find some equipment you can recognize by the movies, or you can eat in Peggy Carter's office.
So let's take a look into the Stark Factory. First we see the Hulkbuster, which we know from Avengers Civil War movie, and you can eat inside Peggy Carter's office. Peggy Carter's office is from the entrance to the right, and it's one big Easter egg with all these props and Easter eggs from the movies. This one is really special because this is a map which is overlaid as the tunnels of Walt Disney World, and the approved date is the opening date of Disneyland Paris. Here you can find all these Easter eggs from Captain America Civil War and the First Avenger, and this reminds of the factory where they made the equipment in World War II and during Civil War and all the Avengers movies. Here we see some equipment from the Black Widow movie with the white suit, Black Panther, and if you spot really closely you can see the wings from Sam Wilson as Captain America Falcon.
If you are looking for some place where you can find a lot of Easter eggs, you definitely do Web Slingers. It's one big Easter egg.
Now take a look at not only the biggest attraction of the Avengers Campus, but also the biggest Easter egg. We're gonna see a lot of Easter eggs, mostly in the line for waiting. So the first one is here we have a Moon Girl from the comics. This guy you can know from Iron Man Green with the potato gun. Onomi is the daughter of a Wakandian engineer, and Doreen Green is also better known as Squirrel Girl from the comics. And obviously, hey, Peter Parker, Spider-Man, you know him. You can also see a lot of references to the parks. For example, this one says the number 55, which is the opening year of Disneyland Anaheim. And here we have 08, which is the year that Iron Man, first Marvel movie, was released. We see some skillers, those belong to Moon Girl, and we have some steps and other vehicles. We don't know which they belong to because we haven't read the comics a lot, But we have found the killers, you guys. And here we have the Midtown School of Science and Technology. This is the school that Peter Parker went to in his first appearance in Fantasy, in Amazing Fantasy Volume 1. Here we have another year, or another number, but we don't know what it means. And this is one big pile of Easter eggs. Here you can see Huey, Louie, and Gooey. We can see some Goofy. We see some Star Wars. Just take a look at this really big bowl of Easter eggs, and I think this is during the pre-show. The pre-show has a lot. You can see the Pixar lamp, and there we have a can of oil, which has WDI 1401, which means Walt Disney Engineering at Flower Street 1401. And then we have the Lego Battleship that we're talking about, and we have some in the first Spider-Man movie, and we have some posters, and these are all the lockers from a lot of characters we have seen in the waiting line. You can see some names, dates, everything. This waiting line is crazy with all the Easter eggs. Oh, here we have the potato gun. And if you are looking at the vehicles, you can see, for now, we see V, Vis, and then a number. They all have a unique number. For this, for example, Parker 150862, which means Peter Parker, his first comic was released in August 1962, and it was the 15th volume. And oh wow, we're going further because we also have a lot of Easter eggs that come from the attraction Armageddon. Here in the waiting line, as part of the waiting line, they have collected all these props which you could have seen in the Armageddon attraction, and it's also combined with a little bit of Spider-Man, and so they also have an ode to Armageddon. And now let's go to one of the biggest Easter eggs. Well, not one of the biggest, but food Easter eggs. Oh, also not one, but it's a good one.
Do you see this food truck behind me? It is not a normal food truck, but it is one of the biggest Easter eggs at Avengers Campus. You can find some hints and stickers. So you can find in the cabin of the food truck some props from Guardians of the Galaxy, some jacket, or a Spider-Man backpack, or some details like cassette tape from the volume mix number 2 or 1. I didn't know, but it's half in. So let's explore together what we can find on this food truck.
So here we have the last item for the Easter eggs, and it's a good one. It's not only a place where you can get hot dogs and food, it's also one big Easter egg. So we see Stark 33, a Spider-Man backpack, a jacket from Guardians of the Galaxy, and that cushion. Did you see that cushion? Captain America, you can buy that in the merchandise store. And Volume 1, and a lot of stickers, like Jarvis is my co-pilot, Stark Expo, Shawarma Plate, which we know from Avengers 1, the Mary Janes, and we can see the pizza dog, which is amazing. All these stickers. And here we see Web Slingers Paris and Hong Kong. Does that mean that Avengers Campus will expand to Hong Kong Park as well? Who can tell? So here we have a lot of stickers, and there are lots of different kinds, so go check that out.
Whoa, that were a lot of Easter eggs in Avengers Campus, but we know we didn't find everything. So, did you find someone we didn't find? Let us know down in the comments, and make sure to hit the thumbs up if you like this video. We know someone were obvious, but someone were hard to find. So I would say give it a try. If you like our channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button. It will help us a lot. And we know that you like our video and we'll see more of this content. Thank you so much for watching this video. And for next time I will say bye.